Good morning, everyone. This is Strawberry Singh, and today I'll be talking to you about the Vista Emily Bento mesh head. It was released last week sometime, and if you look in the description of this video, I'll have a link to a blog post which will have more information about the head and my style credits and so on and so forth. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Do let me know if you guys can hear me properly. And the music is okay and all that. So if you click over to my blog post, I'm going to have all of the information there, the pricing and all that stuff. I'm just going to quickly go over right now that all Vista Bento heads are now 2,000 linens. I don't know if the pricing was changing before or whatever, but now I notice on their marketplace store, they're all 2,000 linens and the demos are free. And of course, they're all available on Marketplace and the Vista main store. And I have links to all of that in the blog post. They are also Omega compatible. You just have to purchase the kit from the marketplace, install the Omega, and then activate the Omega, and then you're all set to go. So let me just show you what you get with the Vista Bento heads. So in this folder for Emily, we have a shape and a brow base. Actually, we have 5 shapes. So we have one shape and one brow base from YSYS, which is a skin store in Second Life. And then we have 4 different shapes from Vista, and then another bald base, eyebrow base from Vista as well. So I'm going to put these on in a little bit later on in the video when I'm playing with the sliders, just to show you guys what it looks like. Currently I'm wearing my own brow base and my own shape, which I will have up for sale on my marketplace store very soon. If you click over to the blog post, the link will be there probably about half an hour to an hour after this live stream. They also gave a piercing gift set, which was made for the Zoe Bento head, but obviously works on this head as well. I haven't tried it as of yet, but I'm sure if it's in there, it will work properly. So it comes with a couple of HUDs. So it comes with the personalized HUD and it comes with the main HUD. And I will show you how the main HUD works. The way the personalized HUD works, it's basically for you to let you customize the head using full perm textures. So if you want to create your own skins and cosmetics for it, you just drag your full perm textures onto these different layers. And you can create your own look, or if you want to sell things for this, you can use the personalized HUD just to see how it looks on the head and all that. Also comes with rigged eyes, which I am wearing. So if they're rigged, they're bento eyes, and they'll follow the bento animations. Comes with unrigged as well, which you can wear for the right and left eyes, and then you can position them. That's the main HUD, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Comes with teeth, and then of course this is the main head. I forgot to, let's see which one I should activate. There's one for Diana, Leah, and Leah, their previous bento heads. I'm just going to activate all of them, and let's put on the voice and world, and then we'll see how that looks. So maybe I should just try one at a time just to see if there's a difference. I'm just going to deactivate the Leah ones, and let's see if the Diana ones work. It's a little bit, I guess we're supposed to add both of them. One thing I did notice about the Vista chat is that the eyes do blink quite a bit when you're talking. So let me try the other Leah, see if that one has less blinking in it, and see if that works. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay, yeah, it is still blinking. So I'll leave it on so you guys can see what it looks like. It does look like it's a little bit twitching in the eyes, but the mouth seems to work well. So that's what the voice animations look like. And then of course you can turn them off by deactivating the voice in world, and of course she'll stop moving. I'll leave it on for now until I get into the animations in the HUD, just so you guys can see those. So that's everything in the folder of the head. So let's go over this main HUD real quick. So the main HUD has skins from YSYS, NDMD, and 7 Deadly Skins. I'm currently wearing the darkest shade of the YSYS with eyebrows. You can also wear it without eyebrows, and of course put on the eyebrows that come with the head. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better idea here. So these are the eyebrows that come with the head. Let's put on the darker versions so you can see a little bit better. And then of course you can control it with the blend slider here. Maybe I should go down to brown. But yeah, so I'm gonna just remove these brows and go back to the dark layer. So I'll show you the other skin tones real quick. I am also wearing some of the makeup down here below. So let me show you the lightest skin tone, which is like pretty much like a white, a ghostly white. And then I'll show you the NDMD, which I'm not really a huge fan of. I think it's a very harsh look, but it also could be because of my brow layer. So you can try different brow layers with it. And then of course, you can also try it without the brows as well and add your own brows. And then we have 7 Deadly Skins. So I'm going to try on the lightest. Again, that's very pale. We'll try a mid-tone in the middle. You guys can get an idea. That's not too bad. And then we'll have the darkest tone. This one does not come without brows, so you have to wear these brows. You can't change them out. So I'm going to go back to the YSYS tone 4, I think it is. So the makeup is from Art. Art is a cosmetic store in Second Life, and they've done the makeup for this head. One thing I will note is it's the same makeup that's in pretty much all of the heads, for Vista. And one thing I noticed about this Emily head, for some reason I can't see the makeup. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn my lashes off. Okay, so one thing I noticed about this Emily head compared to their previous heads is that it's a little stretched in the corners over here. So the makeup that's of course in this head kind of stretches a lot more than it does in the previous heads. So just make a note of that. It doesn't look like a proper cat liner, it's like really crazy elongated at the end, because I guess with this head it's a little bit different. It's stretched out. So I did want to point that out, that the head is like that. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew. So I'm just gonna, I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, right. If you click the eye, it opens up a note card, and so you can learn more about Vista or about Art or whatever it is. So I don't remember what I was wearing before. I don't think I was wearing any eyeshadow before. So I'm just going to turn it all off. Click on that. It turns it all off. You can also control the shimmer. I forgot to show you, you can control the shimmer of the skin as well up here. And if you increase the shimmer slider, you can make the face look a little bit more oily, wet, and so on and so forth. So I do have a projection light on me right now, so you can see all the shimmer. Same thing with the lipstick. You can raise the shimmer slider to make it even more, or you can completely get rid of the shimmer slider. If you like, you can also increase the opacity on the lipstick. So I'll put on different colors that should show you guys a little bit. So these are the lipsticks that come with this head, and they seem to fit perfectly. Oh, this is very pretty. I like this one. Really nice. And then again, of course, you can change opacity over here. So that's the lipsticks, and of course you can remove it by clicking on this one over here. So it comes with 3 different lashes. We have the smallest set. I just noticed a question in the chat, which hair is this? The hair is from Stealthic, and I will have full style credits in my blog post. If you look in the description of the video and click on over, I will have all of the style credits at the end, and they will have all the links and slurls to the stores. So you can pick that up from there. So I was wearing the most dramatic lashes. I thought they were really pretty. You can also remove the lashes, of course, like I did earlier. It comes with hair bases. You won't be able to see because of the hair. This is a alpha hair, so that's why it looks like I'm wearing a hair base, but this is actually part of the hair. I'm not wearing a hair base right now. I already showed you what the brows look like. You can also control it with the blend slider. It comes with 5 different tattoos. I think they're like freckles and blush and things like that. And of course, you can control the blend slider to see control the opacity and all that. So there's some different tattoos here. I don't know why 3 is not working. I'm going to continue on to 4. That's blush. And then 5 doesn't seem to be working. Okay, maybe the 5 was blush. I can't tell what's going on. So what was number 2 then? I think I missed 2 the first time. Yeah, 2 was the freckles, so I had missed it the first time. And then of course you can get rid of all the layers just by clicking on that. Comes with 4 different kinds of teeth and 4 different kinds of tongue textures. So I'm just gonna turn off my voice and world, and let me see if I can do like a open mouth kind of, see if we can control that. Okay, I don't know if you can see the tongue textures with that. But there you go. So you can change the color of the tongue. It's kind of interacting with the lip there. I don't know how I would fix that. I don't think that has anything to do with sliders. Could be because of the animation itself. And then we will do, I want to do her like a big smile so I can see her teeth. Can I see her teeth? Maybe smile 3. Okay, let's try a laugh. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can change the teeth. So we have a little bit of buck teeth over here. And we have a gap in the middle, and then we have vampire teeth. So those are the 4 options in teeth that we have. And then of course down here, let's just stop the animation. Down here you have an alpha section where you can hide your ears, teeth, and scalp. If you want to wear your own ears, mesh ears, or you know, to fit hair better and so on. Comes with 10 textures for eyes. I'm currently wearing, I think, this gray brown one. Yeah, that's the one I was wearing. I'll show you a few more. And of course this works on their rigged eyes, and also I think it works on their not rigged eyes as well. Well, maybe I was wearing this one. I don't remember which one. But yeah, these are the eye textures it comes with. I think I was wearing this one. I don't remember. You can also increase and decrease the size of the eye texture. So if you don't like your eye texture so big, I like them a little bit big but not too big, so I'll keep it there. And then you can also you can do one eye at a time, so unclick one of them and you can change the color of the other one if you want 2 different color eyes and so forth. So you can have something like that if you like. This is to control the color of the lacrimal chronicle, which is right over here in between the eyes. You can get rid of it as well, so it's not there. You can also change the neck size over here. And then over here you can control the bumpiness, shininess, glossiness, and the intensity of the eyes themselves, which I haven't really played around with it too much, but you can, you know, play around with it and see what you like. So that was the first main tab, which is the makeup tab. Well, that's the second tab. The first tab is actually the save slots tag, which is like where you can save your makeup and skins. So say you have it set to a specific makeup, like I like this one. I'm just going to click on here and I should be able to save it over there, and that saves this makeup look, and I can get back to it in a rush real quick. You can also tint any of these layers down here: skin, hair base, eyeshadow, brows, lipstick, tattoo, lashes, and of course all at once if you want to tint it for any reason using the RGB color code over here. So the other tab we have is, of course, is the moods tab, or the AO tab as you call it. So the way the moods work is it has 12 different mood options available that have a priority level of 1. Actually, no, wait, it doesn't have 12. Does it have 12? Yeah, it does have 12, right. So all of these have the priority level of 1, so when you have them on, they'll override any other animations and so forth that are running. So I'll activate the neutral. Actually, I'll show you just a couple. You can actually have them all activated if you want it to kind of go through different animations. Now, of course, these are animations that last a while. They can last, I think, 30 seconds to a minute or 2. I'm not sure. I haven't tried them on, but you can, you know, go through these. I did like the seductive one. I was using that earlier. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, so for this, I'll leave on neutral for now. Actually, let me show you some of the expressions. So this is the expression. It goes through the expression or animation. This is the static expression if you want to stop it for any pictures or anything like that. So if you want to take a picture with a smile, you just click on the static option for it. And you can, I'll quickly go through some of these so you can see what the static options are, and you can use them for taking pictures or anything like that. Oh, that was an easy way to show the tongue. Should have used that one earlier. Oh, the lick lips, I think you guys should see the animation itself. It's pretty well done. Because she has her own eyes and everything going. But yeah, really great expressions. Of course, these are all motion capture, and Vista does great with expressions because they are, you know, an animator. They create some great AOs and so forth. These days I've been wearing the Vista Ester AO, really great AO that I love. So these are all the expressions. You can save the sequences of any expressions or moods that you have. There's 2 options for talking. I don't remember how that works though. I don't know if the talk 1 is for typing. Let me check. Okay, so that does work for typing. And let me see talk 2. That one's a little bit different. So I think that's what those are for. And of course for the voice is you use one of these over here. This is for a stand if you want to, you know, pose yourself in a static pose, or I'm not sure what that's for actually. This is the static pose one. I'll have to go back and look at that one. Oh, I have the blinking off, but you can have the option to have a subtle blinking going on. And I think that number 2 is a little bit slower blink. I have the eyes AO on. If I turn the eyes AO off, she'll look in the direction of, she's supposed to look in, oh, I think I have my, let me see, I had to set it for the Janice head. Let me turn that off. There we go. So she's supposed to, if you don't have that eye option on, she's going to look in, she's going to follow your eyes, your mouse in whatever direction you look, make her look. Or if you turn the eyes AO on, she'll just kind of look in the middle casually, and you know, her eyes will look pretty much straight, which is great. Looks very natural. You can rotate the ears, which you won't be able to see, but you can do that over here, which is a great option. And you can also, if you're using, if you don't have the eyes AO on, or I guess it works with eyes AO too, but you can have her look in certain directions. You can separate the eyes and so forth. Then we have some static mouth options here. These are just static. So you can use them along with your shapes. I kind of like that one, has a soft smile. And then we have static eye options. So these are great if you want to take a picture with your eyes closed or something like that. And I love this, a little bit of a squint with a little bit of a smile. It's really cute. So that's it. And then of course you link the eyes to use that, and eyes control is on. And that's it. So that's pretty much the HUD. So I'm going to quickly show you guys. I already showed you the skin. Honestly, I tried the older skins that I had from before. There's one skin that YSYS just released. I'm going to show you that one real quick. It's called Virgie, and I think it's in their main store. And that one looks nice on this head because they actually made it for this head, I think. But all the other skins I had from YSYS and from Details and all these ones that I had that were made previously for the older Vista heads just didn't really look great because of the way the eye has changed. It looked really stretched. So yeah, I don't really have any other skins to show you guys. But what I'll show you guys is my shape real quick. This is my shape. It's a cute head. And the pricing on Vista heads is so great. 2,000 linens for a fully functioning head. You get the you know, the main HUD, you get the animations HUD, you get everything for only 2,000 linens. I think they're probably one of the cheapest heads for everything that you get all at once. So this is my shape. I'm going to put on one of their shapes. So let's put on the YSYS Emily shape that comes with it. A little bit shorter. This is the Emily shape from YSYS. That's cute too. I'm gonna put on their brows as well because I think my brows are a little bit thinner. Oh, okay, their brows are thinner. Let's try on the Vista brows. Okay, and then we'll put on some of the Vista heads shapes. Those from Vista. It's cute. Oh, I'm getting too close. And then I think these are the same shape, but the body changes a little bit. Let me double check. Yeah, the face is very similar, just the body changes. So I'm going to put on the Emily Slimmer shape, okay? And then I'll play with the sliders. This is what it looks like from the side. Okay. So let's play with the sliders. So if you buy this head, you can go in and right click on the brow base. Oh, it's not modifiable. Okay, let's put on Well, let's put on, I don't know, they must have made that mistake. It should be modifiable. I'm gonna right click and edit on with a YSYS brow shape. You go to eyebrows, you can change the brows, the size. You can't change the density, but you can change the height. You can change the arc, and you can change the points. I'm just gonna undo the changes. So again, the Vista brow base for some reason is no modify. I think that's a mistake. It should be modify. They usually give it modify. Now we're going to play with the shape. Again, should be modify. My shapes in brow base are also modify if you end up purchasing mine, just so you guys know. So the 6 columns that you can change for all bento heads are head, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and chin. You can change the size and change the stretch. The shape. So one thing I notice about this head are the sliders really go like to extremes. Like you can really play with some of these sliders. I don't remember how the chin sliders were. I'm trying to remember. I did this like last week when I got it, but I just hadn't had a chance to play with it as of yet. But yeah. So the sliders really respond well, which is great. It's rigged really well. The eyes are rigged really well. Yeah, the rigging is pretty good on this. Brow size, upper cheeks. And like I said, Vista heads, for only being 2,000 linens and for, you know, coming with the whole main HUD, the animations HUD, it's a really good price for what you get. The only thing is that there's not a lot of designers designing for them as of yet, so hopefully more designers will get into that. You can change, look how much you can really control the sliders, you know? Look at that, very extreme. And I think you can create a lot of different looks with this head, because just if you have a good selection of skins, of course it is Omega compatible, so you can try your Omega skins on it. I haven't tried any Omega skins, mainly because I don't have a lot of Omega skins. And the Omega skins I have were actually, you know, made for a specific head, so they just don't always look good on, you know, all the heads. Look how well the sliders respond. I'm gonna have to see how well they respond with the chin. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. Eyelash doesn't work because we're not using system lashes, and iPop is not rigged to bento bones. Now you won't be able to see my ears, sorry about that, because I have the big thick hair on. I don't really want to get bald. You can change the angle here, but of course you had the option to change the angle in the HUD. You can't change the attached earlobes, but you can change the tips, which you can't see right now. So nose size, remember, I mean this should be the case for any slider, all the sliders, but always look at it from all angles. And I'm going to show you when I get to the bridges, I'll show you from the side, because right now I'm just kind of going through quickly to give you guys an idea. So we're going to do the upper bridge, and I'm going to look at it from the side. So we're going to change the upper bridge, lower bridge. Okay, go back to the front. Bridge width. She looks very different too, compared to, you know, a lot of the other heads that are on the market. Mouth. And again, you want to look at it from the side, especially the fullness and the thickness. Especially because the top lip does protrude a little bit more. So you want to watch that, especially when you get down to the part where you're changing the ratio and all that. So you can actually change that. But I kind of liked, for my shape, I liked the top lip protruding a little bit. But yeah, you can change that in there. And you can actually make the lips look pretty small, which is kind of hard to do with a lot of heads. A lot of heads seem to have big, you know, puckered lips and so forth. Lip clap that. Make it really small. There we go. then we have the chin. So let's look at these chin sliders. I know it's the chin sliders that are, look at the really great response with the sliders. It's the chin sliders that a lot of designers have trouble allowing. Look at that. You can really do a lot with the sliders. And then of course the depth. She seems to have a heavier chin as well compared to a lot of other heads. So I'm going to show you this from the side now. Oh wow. I should have been looking at the side earlier. But yeah, so you can really control that. And you can change the jaw jut like that. And the jowls won't work, neither does chin cleft, neither does upper chin cleft, but chin neck does. And don't make the same mistake I did. Definitely check out from all angles. I think it's probably chin angle that did that. There we go. Fix that a little bit. But yeah. So really you can play around a lot with the slider. So I'm just gonna undo the changes and you'll be able to see just with a few slider options how much I changed it. We're gonna put, oh wow, what was that? I don't know what happened there. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my shape. And of course my shape will be available in my marketplace store soon after this video. Probably give me half an hour, I'll get it up there, hopefully. This is my shape. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Body is the same as usual. I just made the head all pretty. I did make her top lip a little bit more heavier because I thought that was kind of a pretty touch. I kind of like the natural sliders that the heads have, you know. I kind of just follow them. Really pretty. But yeah, so that was the Vista Emily head. It was released, I think, last Friday. It's in their marketplace store and in their main store. You can click over to my blog post. I have a link in the description of the video. It has my full style credits. And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everyone.